So I've been working more than 18 years, and I faced this a lot in work experience. My size doesn't help. I'm petite, I'm small, I'm soft-spoken, and throughout my journey in the career, he was very supportive in building this strong personality in me. I do have a strong personality, yet because of my size, people don't really take me seriously. في النهاية هذه امرأة. And in my career, it's tougher because we work late hours, we work weekends. We have events to organize, we have media to deal with, we have to network. And so it's a bit tough, it's competitive. But he's always there to remind me that you can do it, don't give up. Because I've reached to the peak sometimes where I say, you know, I'd rather do charity work rather than being in a professional environment. But then he actually does make me realize that you've come a long way, don't give up. Someone's gonna spot you, and you would feel that you're treated the way you're supposed to be treated. So yeah, he does in a way give me that support and the motivational aspect. He's been there throughout the full journey. He does attend my events, I'm glad. Not all of them, but most of them. The openings that I organize for, he sometimes bring the kids, which is really nice. I remember once also I had to organize a big carnival on my birthday, yet he took me, and I think we were done at 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And he's like, okay, let's go, we'll go for dinner. I get to the dinner place and there's like 20 of my friends and family waiting for me with my clothes. At least you would have told me. So he does really make me feel that, okay, don't give up. He is that motivational support, he is the support. But I still say men can't do everything. Without us, they can't do anything. We cook, we clean, we come back from work, we do kids' homework, we do online now, we take care of the house. So we don't just manage the office, but we do manage the house also. So it's like double work, you know. And I keep telling him all the time that if you can do the things we do as women, I don't think you can handle it, you know. It's like bringing up kids, it's a lot of other stuff, and we do multitask. Although my advice to all other women is time management. You know, we tend to, it's so hard juggling around, you know, the kids, work. My first job I worked till 3, and my second job I worked till 4. So this last job I was like, are you sure? It's still 5 p.m. Can I do it? And he's like, yeah, you know, and he's always supportive. Like if it's someone else would be like, no, you know, I'd rather you be home early for the kids. But he does give me that choice of like balancing things out, and you know, do what you feel like doing. If you're not happy in this organization, look for something that makes you happy, even though you have to like balance, even working out. Like, I don't really like going to the gym, but he would motivate me like, no, you can do it. Wake up early and do it. So he does. I do agree with him. We do complete each other. I still struggle with my size and my tone, but when I get mad at work, I do get mad at work.
I served as security at one of your events.
Yeah. Also, he did volunteer as a security in one of the events. And he always tells me speak up, because in the organizations, they would not spot you just because you're hardworking and because you're a woman. You have to actually speak up and fight for your rights. Otherwise, you won't get up the ladder, which is true. We're in a society where like you can't really go out there. You have to be careful what you say. You don't want to be judged, and then it's linked to you, your family, your family's family, you know. And so that's why we're really careful in what we say and how we approach things. But this is the first step, I would say. Yeah, I can say for sure things are changing. I've been managing a couple employees from different regions of Oman, and I'm really impressed. Women, I'm really impressed with their dedication and the way they work. Late hours, they don't mind. Husbands are very supportive, so I see that change. It's there, and again, I really think it has to do with the new generation. The new generation will make this change much easier than back in our days, I would say. Well, with my son, I always keep telling him that it's important. Actually, three things. He has to be polite in the way he speaks to people, especially women. He has to be a gentleman. He has to be honest, and he shouldn't treat people differently. We're all the same at the end of the day. So yeah, those are the three main things as a boy. And then for Misk is one of the main things I keep telling her is she has to speak her opinion. I think it's really important. I think the generation gap between us and the new generation is a bit very, very, very different. The way I was raised, I would say in the 80s, is very different than the way I have to raise them now. Now it's more challenging. You have to be upfront, spoken. Back in the days, it would probably consider impolite. So yeah, I would also, I keep telling her that it's important for you to don't do things you really don't want to do just to please people. Do what you think is right because it's important. And it's very important also to treat people equally, because I think that's something, that human aspect is also missing. We all get busy with all this luxury, technology, social media, lifestyle, and it's just the fact of them being that, you know, in the future is just a bit scary. So it's trying to balance between tradition and being modern at the same time. I also try to still be the cool mom, but keep my principles the same. So yeah, it's important, the basic things in life, you know. I still believe that respect, discipline, treating people right, and just being who you are is really important.